But the next scene is the chat room talking about the dollars. Conra is explaining some of the rumors he's heard about the dollars' exploits to Taro, calling them amazing. We quickly go back to the boys, and Masaomi is disappointed that the girls he was talking to ran off and blames it on Mikado. And as they run into Kyohei and the gang, we see Taro talking to Satone on the chat about the dollars. Satone doesn't know if the dollars actually exist, but if they do, Satone advises Taro to stay away. Then we see Mikado also asking about the dollars to Kyohei and the gang, with Walker and Erika conflating the gang with anime characters. Kyohei warns Mikado not to go poking around gang business just out of curiosity. But Walker and Erika quickly get Kyohei out of his serious mood by calling him a cooler older brother type, which feels like another fourth wall break, but because they are otakus, it's mostly just clever writing. Simon comes back in, describing how you shouldn't go wandering around certain parts of the city, as it can be dangerous. He says, at times, people are swallowed up by the town and disappear. And at the same time that we're getting this, we see Shizuo and his friend spotting the black bike rider as they race downtown. And Shizuo hints at his relationship with them, saying, they're working hard today. Unfortunately, at the end of this scene, Simon says, there are some who frantically look for them, meaning those who got swallowed up by the city. And I said unfortunately because Seiji appears again, apparently looking for someone himself. Damn it. Then we also see Henri looking for someone, and she seems to find them, the girl that Mikado had run into in episode 1. And Henri calls her Mika. She runs up to her and realizes that this girl might look like Mika from behind, but her face is different. She apologizes and runs away. Henri is always running. She is always running away. And we'll talk about that later too. Simon comes back in, saying that there is danger in the city, like here, with Henri being confronted by 3 weird-looking girls, and then he says, in there, as we see Izaya appearing behind Mikado and Masaomi. And there's a lot of foreshadowing in what Simon says next. He says, referring to Mikado, he was supposed to be looking for change that could be found in a new city. But what awaited them was the deep darkness lurking in what was supposed to be a dazzling city. He cowered and stopped. Can I really make it here? He got scared. I love the interplay between looking for someone in the city and looking for oneself in the city that we get in this sequence. It really highlights those themes of self-discovery and change, both external and internal. And I won't spoil what Simon is foreshadowing, but just remember, this is hinting to the fact that this isn't some weird but still run-of-the-mill slice-of-life anime with a headless horsewoman. The anime is creepy and dark and full of mystery. And this is just a peek behind that curtain.